What's up everyone, it's me Katsuki, bringing you my first ever channel review. As you can see, I'm going to be doing the SIDEMEN channel. Now, if you already know these guys, don't want to skip all my nonsense of introductions for them, go ahead and skip to the timestamp on the screen, right here. But if you've never heard of them, I highly suggest and recommend that you watch the entirety of this video, just to learn a bit about them before I go into detail. So to start off, I'm going to go through all the names and channels of each of the 7 members in this group. All of their main channels have over 3.5 million subscribers, and the SIDEMEN channel has 8.8 million subscribers as of when I'm recording this video. If you're wondering why you've never heard of them, if they're so huge on YouTube, all with over 3 million subscribers, well, that's because they're based in the UK. And so you've likely never heard of any of them except for KSI. Now, KSI is currently sitting on 21.7 million subscribers, the largest YouTuber in the SIDEMEN by quite the margin. He's been doing YouTube for 10 years now, and has a second channel that literally has just hit 10 million subscribers as well, like 2 days ago since this recording. Now, having gotten KSI out of the way though, I'll quickly go through the names and channels of each of the other SIDEMEN in order. With the second highest sub count, there's Harry, also known as Rodashaw, W2S, then Simon, known as Miniminter, then Vic, or Vicstar123, then Toby, Tobjizzle, Ethan, Bazinga, and Josh Zerka. If you want to have a closer look at each of their channels individually, it's right here under the channels section of the SIDEMEN page. And if we just scroll over, we can see the rest of them there. But for now, we're just going to be focusing on videos. Now that we've gotten the little formalities done with, let's get into the SIDEMEN channel as a whole. So the SIDEMEN channel posted their first video 4 years ago, and since then they've been posting once a week called SIDEMEN Sunday, which is, I think, pretty catchy. And they've done many different things with these SIDEMEN Sunday videos, which has gotten millions and millions of views, but it's also known for sparking controversies and arguments like crazy. The most known beef in the SIDEMEN currently is between KSI and Jake Paul, and they're planning to have a boxing match at some point in 2021. And there's also smaller controversies with people like Deji, or KSI's little brother, and RiceGum, an American YouTuber. Now, whenever these guys get into fights with other YouTubers, I always feel like I have to take their side on, because I gotta back my boys, you know? Because to be honest, they are very logical people. I'm not just backing them mindlessly because I'm a fan. No, I am backing them because I do support what they're saying, and their argument is with whoever the other person is at the time. And although these YouTubers play the game as hard as they can, I wouldn't consider them clout chasers like other people, such as RiceGum, to name one, the most known probably. But I wouldn't consider these guys clout chasers. I honestly think they're in it more for the fun than for the money and the views. But that's just my opinion. Now let's do a little deep dive on the SIDEMEN channel. Their most viewed videos are all actually very recent, surprisingly, all within the last year or so, which really shows how relevant they are and how relevant they've stayed for the last 4 years on a platform that's extremely hard to stay relevant on. So it's very impressive. Now, the thing that makes these SIDEMEN Sundays so entertaining and so fun to watch is that they always change things up. And if something makes the trending page and explodes in views, they'll almost always milk it for all it's worth, making a part 2 and a part 3, and sometimes collaborating with other UK YouTubers known as Calix, Calfreezy, and Steven Dries, who are very known for collabing with the SIDEMEN. Now, to address how the power in the SIDEMEN group is distributed throughout its 7 members in their weekly videos, although they do use KSI and Rodashaw as clickbait more often than not, just because they have the highest 2 sub count pages, all the SIDEMEN usually get their fair share of screen time depending on how interesting they are during the video. Now, I like the system they have because it gives a chance for everyone in the group to shine, and it makes it so no one's left out. Now, moving on, the way they've been dealing with quarantine is honestly remarkable in my opinion. Their SIDEMEN Sundays have continued to be filmed as normal in the same schedule, but instead of being all grouped up like they normally would, like all together in the same room having fun and doing some kind of challenge or something, they've really adapted to it by filming video games, doing social distance activities, and Zoom call game shows, which has been really fun. And I'm sure they'll continue to bring new ideas to the table, but it just shows that it hasn't slowed them down despite what's been going on right now. Now, if I had to point out the negatives in this group, it would be the way that they cause controversies so easily. And although I feel that they are right within the argument at hand, I strongly believe that it could have been avoided in the first place, and it's just very unnecessary. However, maybe if KSI didn't get this group into that much drama, then maybe they wouldn't be as big as they are today, so who knows. Alright, to wrap this up, I strongly recommend you go over to the SIDEMEN channel, watch a video or two. If you like it, go ahead and subscribe to them. They're trying to hit 10 million subscribers before the end of 2020. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this content, and I'll see you next time. Drop a comment if you have a new suggestion for me. But have a good one. Stay safe.